It's been a great event because going to these types of events really gives you a broader perspective, and it's great to hear from what vendors are doing, but especially practitioners, those people that are operationally trying to solve these challenges around cyber threats and have a full life cycle of how they deal with them. So you get to hear what they're struggling with, how they overcame those challenges, and it's an opportunity to disseminate and share information amongst this community. So today, from the Corvil perspective, we were talking about how organizations can tap into their network, use what we call network intelligence to help them deal with evasive insider threats. So pretty much what we were covering is how they can listen to the network to basically monitor and track what individuals are doing in the environment. And in doing so, it helps them identify abnormal activity and get a full forensics audit trail that they can leverage to pinpoint attackers, but then also understand the broader implications of what they've been doing in the environment. And finally, when they do find something, bring it to a conclusion by containing or remediating what they found. Network traffic is interesting because I think it's been acknowledged in the industry for quite some time as being one of the most rich sources of data for a security team, but it's also one of the most challenging to tap into. So if you compare it to a log file is plain text, ASCII, it's very straightforward and easy to parse and use, but it comes from a system that has to generate the log. Now, that means you're dependent upon that system finding something, generating the log, and sending it to you as a security team. If you tap into the network, you're looking at raw binary traffic that's shuffled around, jumbled, needs to be resequenced, needs to be decoded. It's very difficult to do, especially at scale. But if you can do that, you can actually find out every single piece of activity that's occurring between machines and users on the network, including those invaluable insights that may not be in the logs that you're looking at otherwise. Yeah, as we work with organizations of different size, we find that there's a different best fit for them. So when you think about a large financial as an example, they have existing systems in place. They have a well-defined way that they have their security operations teams go through workflows to handle security incidents. So Corvil, in these instances, where it's beneficial is we fit in with their processes. We take the raw traffic from the network, we turn it into actionable, insightful information, and then we feed it up into their systems where they do their analytics. As their analysts discover things that need to be investigated further through us or by another vendor or tool that might be in the environment, we also facilitate them critically on the investigation and the triage. So if they see a particular user or they see a host which appears to be suspicious, they can use Corvil with a single click or almost automatically if they wish to start recording forensically everything that's happening with that host or user from that point forth. They can extract file artifacts that they may need to examine, check for malware, look at the files in question to see if they're potentially intellectual property or something customer specific. And they can also use us to then basically see the broader map of if that user was compromised, what other systems has that user been interacting with? So it helps you see the broader implications or impact of the potential attack.